what is chirpin', my peeps? Call me Peeps back here for episode 92. So off screen, very quickly, I just barely went and did this. Went and fought that champion trainer again, the Game Freak trainer, so we gained a couple levels, which will be helpful. I think I'm probably going to do that until these 4 specifically catch up. Shiva levels up so fast, I don't even know why. Shiva levels up so fast. Then I went and bought some medication off screen, so that's it. So let's get into this next Ultra Beast storyline here. Mr. 4, thank you once again for coming. I've been waiting for you, Mr. 4? Once again, we have already gathered the intel on the UB we are targeting. Mr. Nanu provided us with everything that we needed to know. The UB that has been sighted on this island is known by the codename Blaster. It is a fearsome beast that apparently possesses a fearsome energy that will burn anything. And there was not a single sighting either. UB-04 Blaster. Interesting. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why this cough won't go away. Finally get over my sickness, and now I have a major cough. Like, I don't feel like I have a cold or anything. It's just I've been coughing. We cannot afford any delay, so stop delaying me. I'll protect the populated areas as usual. Mr. 4 will go to the site. If we can't afford any delays, why are you telling us what we already know? Mr. Looker, you will stand by. We will ask you to handle backup. Are you alright, Chief? I think you were pushing yourself too far. If you would agree, I would be happy to go into the field myself this time. And look at him. I'm fine. I can still handle this. I have you to watch my back after all, don't I? That ain't saying much. You don't even have a Pokemon. Yes, ma'am. And I will be off now. Mr. 4, I wish you fortune in battle. Yo. Do not push yourself too hard, Chief. Please be careful. These are for you. Pokeballs known as Beast Balls for the mission. Hey. Alright, she finished analyzing the data. Speak to Madam Wiki if we want to learn about the creature. Time to get to work. I don't feel like reading that because they say it all the time. There's no point wasting time on it. We need to know about this UB here. Codename Blaster. I can tell you about it. Fearsome energy. Okay, we know that. 2 locations. Hyena Desert and Melee Garden. 2. Okay. So we're catching 2 of these things, whatever they are. Alright then. So the desert is just right over there. Excuse me. The desert is just right here. So we'll go ahead and go to the desert. And let's pop ourselves a repel. Man, I hope this thing is not level 70. If this thing is level 70, it's going to give us the dick. Blaster, huh? I wonder what typing Blaster is going to be. The gun type? Oh, it's this thing! I actually really like this thing. I'm not going to lie. I saw this thing on Pokemon Showdown one day. I like this Ultra Beast. Now, as far as its typing goes, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, this thing is just trying to bulk itself up. Is that what this thing's supposed to be? Is it just supposed to be one big Pokemon? It can get paralyzed though, so that'll help us. Oh no. It must be Steel. Steel... Is it ground? What's energy? Let's see what an energy ball is. Not very effective. Skull Bash. This thing is doing everything in its power to raise its physical defense. Holy cow. Skull Bash. You know, we could predict that and go to our ghost type. I don't think we need to. I think that what I want to do is after this Skull Bash. Let's try Thunderbolt. After this Skull Bash, I want to go into Moon because we can Fire Fang this thing. Oh my goodness. Well, whatever this. So what? It's water. It's not considered a flying type. I will admit though, these Beast Balls, they look pretty cool. Where are they? Look at that. Those look pretty cool. I would have caught Nebby in one of these if I could. That fits Nebby. And apparently if you get the Ultra Beast in the red, from what I've seen in Nappy's playthrough, so we're at 246, they are 100% catch rate if they're in the red. Don't know if that's a guarantee, but that's what I've seen so far. Is this thing gonna be nice and stay in first ball? My dude! This gives us a chance to try and catch the second one on screen now. Look at that. Good job. Now, do I have a nickname for you? Heck no, I do not have a nickname for you. Celesteela. So this thing is meant to be physically bulky. I'm interested to see what its typing is, though, because it was weak to electric. Celesteela. Why do they call this the Blaster? I don't know. I don't know. What is your typing, my dude? It's considered a flying type? Steel flying? What? One kind of Ultra Beast, witnesses have seen it burn down a forest by expelling gas from its two arms. Okay. Alright. There goes Celebi's force. That thing weighs a ton. Literally a ton and 200 pounds. Alright then. Why is it considered a flying type? That's so weird. Does it? Other than electricity, I guess ice. I don't think Steelers is ice. Or electricity and ice, it's only two weaknesses. Because fighting is neutral. It's immune to ground. I guess we just have to look. Well, no. Fire. Okay, so it's got more. I would like to nickname it, but I don't know what to nickname it. What is that, no. I guess we won't give it a nickname for now. I don't know what to nickname it. Hey, now we know it's a flying type, and so we can hit it with one Thunderbolt while waiting. Hey, look at that. They must have been brother and sister, mother and daughter, wife and father, or something, because they were right next to each other. So we'll hit him with that T-Bolt. And look at that, he's not even flying. I mean, his arms are flying, but... What did he just do? Iron defense, okay. So, she sits here and tries to sit up. We're gonna hit it with a Thunderbolt, because we know it'll live one. And then we can just sit here and X-Scissor it down as need be. X-Scissor should not do any damage, especially if it's gonna sit here and bulk up. Hey! Although I prefer you get another... Well, maybe I don't prefer you get another Iron Defense up. Now this turn, I'd like you to get one up. Oh my gosh, never mind. We are doing absolute... Does this thing even get an attacking move? I guess Skull Bash is an attacking move, but what the heck? Those Sperries that get blown back. Energy Ball... I mean, that's what we did the first time. Yo, the Parahacks coming through. Yeah, we should be able to hit him with another one of those. This is literally her only attack. At least I think it is. We could hit it with another one if we wanted. Oh, no we can't. No, not anymore. I'm not interested in that one. Let's X-Scissor. I know the first one was caught so easy. Something tells me this one's not going to be caught so easy. Do I... X-Scissor has a high chance to crit. I'm not hitting it again. I just thought about that. I was like, well, wait, X-Scissor's got a high chance to crit. I'm done. I am done. Let us just see if this one will stay in like its friendly counterpart. Because if you don't know, crits ignore stat changes. Or at least rather, that's what it seems like. So, do you want to be like your partner and just stay in the first wall? No, you do not. Okay. That first one may have been a that's okay. Because we were able to catch it on screen and attempt to catch this one on screen. And the Skull Bash being its only attacking move, I don't have to worry about it killing me. Alright, this one is not even close to staying in. Defense won't go any higher. Alright then. I think you're going to Genova, right? Yeah, Genova's ghost. I think I'm going to Nebby, but let's go into Genova. Could we hit it with Genova? Oh, the Para. What a shame. Do I really? That doesn't have a high chance to crit, does it? It's I mean, at +6. It is stab though. Oh boy. Oh man. I really do want to try and hit this thing again. But alright, come on. This is the third Pokeball. I'm tired of these games. Oh. So close. That one. Oh, he does have another attacking move. Interesting. Wait, Atomize, Iron Defense, Skull Bash, Seed Bomb. That's his moveset? Huh. Alright. Alright, I see you, Celesteela. Come on. 1. Do it for me. 2. Hey, hit that Para. I think I'm gonna have to play with it. It really scares me to say. But it's not like it'll be that hard to get it back to this. Oh. I can't do it again. I can't do it again. Alright, come on. This is the 5th ball? We're at 45? Yeah. Come on. Shake it for me once. Or nonce. Alright, now how much is this gonna do? Pitiful. Pitiful. But we do need to swap. I need to swap into someone who's got a lot of HP. Seed Bomb, that's grass. No thanks. Skull Bash would hurt Moomba, but Seed Bomb would do nothing. We could probably lick it, too. Do I dare lick it? Do I dare lick it? I think we're gonna lick this thing from its arms to its body. Don't Fire Fang, that'll kill for sure. Let's lick it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is getting me all types of scared. Alright. How much lower do you want us to get you, Celesteela? Come on. There's ball number 6. Shake it for me once. Shake it for me twice. Shake it for me thrice. Come on. Why you gotta do this? Oh, this Skull Bash is going to hurt. Moomba, you may get blown back. You may get blown back. Let's see. Shake it for me once. Now, why is this one being so mean? Oh, Moomba ate that up. Num num num, Moomba, num num num. The Seed Bomb does scare me. Alright, come on, Celesteela. I ain't playing these games no more. Come on. How much lower? You want to get licked again? Are you that kinky mofo? Is that why? How do you lick it again? Like this? Ooh, get parrot! How low do you want to go? Oh my gosh. I can't do it anymore. Come on. Shake it for me one time. Shake it for me twice. Shake it for me thrice. Come on. He hasn't shaken for me thrice since I started singing that. Just give it to me. Come into the ball. Your counterpart stayed in with a lot more HP than this. On the first ball, mind you. This is ball number 9. I think. Shake it for me once. Shake it for me twice. Shake it for me thrice. Stay in the ball. Hey, come on. Why? Why you gotta be like this? Alright. Do you not want me to sing the jingle this time? I guess she likes the jingle. Alright, I don't need Moomba in here anymore though. We could try licking it again, but I ain't doing that. I ain't trying to lick this thing again. No thank you. Ooh, get predicted. You know what that's gonna do to me? Absolutely nothing. This sandstorm is annoying. Alright, this is the 11th ball. Come on. Come on. Where? Why? Why is this one being so much more difficult? The sandstorm dose is exactly 15. This is ball number 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 shakes equals capture. 1. Twice. Thrice. Dab. Why? 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 I wish I could talk to Pokemon so I could understand why this thing won't stay in the ball. This is so annoying. I wish I had a ground steel or... Oh, we do have a rock type. The problem is Seed Bomb. Well, does poison resist grass? We might be able to go into Lily, actually. Although it might not matter. Hey! Hey! It don't even matter. Look at that. It don't even matter. Hello there. No. No, no, no. Go ahead and pop that set. Am I recording audio? Thank you. I would have lost... Excuse me. I would have lost my mind if I was not recording audio. And what happened to the Stuffle? I'm like 90% positive this is the Stuffle that got left behind. Are we just ignoring it? Or did the Stuffle... You know what? I don't even know. We caught it. We were able to catch both on screen. And... I mean, neither were too incredible. The first one was super easy. The second one was kind of medium. It wasn't difficult, I'd say. What did she just hand us? Because she's not paying us. At least I don't think she is. I finished sending the data from the UB protected HQ and Miss Vicky's. Well, thank you for your hard work. We should learn everything there is to know about. Also known as UB Blaster. Why is it called Blaster? Blaster is such an offensive word, and that's such a defensive Pokemon. And we've also had word from HQ. There's only one UB left for us to take care of. Really? And we have had our hands full with so many individuals for this last UB. It was a rather dangerous situation. Wrong voice. Are you alright, Chief? Yes, of course. Both me and my Pokemon were fine. Of course, we ran into some difficult situations. Being surrounded by the UBs and outflanked by them made it rather touch and go for a while. As I feared? What is it, Mr. Looker? You've been acting rather odd for a while now, haven't you? Ah, no, it's nothing. Could it be? Could it be about our long-delayed feast? Oh, yeah, he's hungry. Yes, indeed. What a disaster that you have found me out. The truth is that I am starving, just starving. How a Snorlax feels, I know exactly now. He just trying to cover up for something. Heh, how hopeless you are, Mr. Looker. But I suppose we've been putting off for a rather long time. You must be hungry indeed. Then allow me to point... Allow me to take point this time and find a delicious restaurant for us all. They just said we have one UB left to take care of. Why don't we do that first? Ah, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Is she gonna leave and then come screaming in Spanish? It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm actually quite famished myself. So you do stay here and relax while you go and find us a place to eat. I swear, if she runs in here and starts screaming in Es un tu diablo español. The chief can't take much more of this. She must be exhausted. She acts particularly cheery when she's feeling unwell to hide her weakness from others. I know it may be late for this, but there's something I would like to tell you. It is something that, that happened to me. About 10 years ago now, I came to Alola region at the time as part of a 3-person team to eradicate a UB. Of course, we did not know them as UBs back then. It was simply a dangerous creature. My team succeeded in chasing down the UB, and we tried to put an end to it. But somebody screwed up. I knew it was gonna be him. It must have been Annabelle, Looker, well, no, it couldn't have been those. Couldn't have been Annabelle, because she was surprised these two knew each other. Nanu? This half-hearted fool here felt sorry for the monster, even if only for a moment. That moment was enough to get the third member of our team done in by the UB. Oh, they just officially talked about death in the Pokemon game. Not like a Pokemon, like an actual human death. This I cannot deny. I made an error of judgment. I failed to consider the fact that she was not trained for combat. She was just bait for the UB. And the international police knew it. The UBs reluctantly seek out those who have passed through an ultra wormhole. They ain't seeking me out. Passage must have changed them somehow, as though they bathed in some energy, something that the beast can smell or sense. It is thought that the UBs can track out people sniffing through them. It's not like the monsters came here by choice. They don't want to be here. So they smell that familiar scent, and there'll be a wormhole that they'll get home. Nanu, you call her bait. She really was, wasn't she? Faller. That is what the international police calls them, humans who appear from Ultra Wormhole, and those who are bathed in a great deal of the energy that pours out from them. She had come through a wormhole, she is from another world, and now she was put on our team to help draw the UB to us. And now you're repeating history. You've got a faller right here, haven't you? That's right, boy, I'm talking about you. Hey, we ain't bait, though. They ain't doing nothing, alright? We ain't gonna die. Yo, that's so dark for a Pokemon game. That they just used somebody's bait to die just to get out to an Ultra Beast? Oh my goodness. Yes, it's true. He passed through an Ultra Wormhole. Mr. Moore was exposed to the energy, so he may indeed be a faller, but I'm back. I'm sorry, young Mr. Ford, but let us continue this talk another time. I'm sorry, you two. I couldn't get a reservation at the restaurant. It seems like it's a very popular place. Hey, Missy. Mr. Nanu, I didn't realize you were here. Another one of those monsters appeared, this time on Pony Island. I'll tell you more when we get there. We'll meet you at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. But this one seems like a real tough opponent. Be sure you're ready for it. Speaking of that, we have to go to that restaurant because we can now eat with Hapu, like we did with all the other, like we did with all the other kahunas. So, we need to go do that. Obviously not now because that's where we're meeting here, but after that. Oh, yes, of course we will. Thank you again, Mr. Nanu. So, is this the last Ultra Beast? Mr. Looker, is everything alright? Of course, it is fine, not a problem at all. Then I'll make my way to the floating restaurant at Pony Island. Once you are ready, Mr. Ford, please do come and join us there. So it is on to Pony next. I will be counting on you, Mr. Ford. Let us again meet at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. Are you two just gonna say the same thing? Alright, I want you to know that after I talked about food for all this time, I actually was going to right now go do that dinner date with Hapu, but that's where our next destination is, so we can't do it now. So hopefully I don't forget. In the past days, I've just been recording 2 episodes, but now that I actually feel a lot better, I think I'm going to go back to recording 2 to 4 episodes, you know, every day, probably like 3 or 4 episodes a day. So, I mean, before, up until I got sick, we were doing like 4 or 5 episodes a day, and that's why we could put so many up a day. But it's kind of slowed down because of the sickness, and I think I'm ready to get back on track, you know, and move forward. Not move forward. I think I'm ready to get back on track and move at a little bit of a quicker pace again, you know. Anyways, this episode's a little bit shorter compared to what they've normally been, but that's because the UBs actually decided to be compliant and somewhat compliant. Is this the restaurant? I would assume so. So next time, we will go for what is potentially our last UB. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.